Hello, Mass Effect Nation. I was thinking, since E3 recently confirmed that the new Mass Effect game is indeed set in the Andromeda Galaxy, as the recent leaked survey suggested, does that mean that the rest of the information leaked to us in that survey about the next Mass Effect game is true as well? If you remember, we first learned that the next Mass Effect game is going to take place in the Andromeda Galaxy, back when a random Reddit user claimed to have taken a survey about the next Mass Effect game. Now, the way these surveys work is some people get paid to take random surveys. They'd get paid maybe 50 cents or less per survey to take, and these surveys usually consist of, do you like this product? How often are you willing to use a dishwasher at 12 in the morning? Do you like to vacuum your grass? You know, just random weird consumer kind of questions so that companies can know if their target audience would like these type of products. Now, it is known that BioWare uses these types of surveys to try and determine if people would like certain elements of games that they're producing. Now, they'd want to keep this type of information low-key so that people wouldn't just discover, oh, hey look, BioWare is putting this in their next game. However, some keen people will discover and pick up on things, and BioWare is likely to expect that to happen to gauge hype about stuff. Now, this Reddit user claims that one of the surveys he's taken was specifically about the next Mass Effect game, and this is where this leaked information supposedly comes from. The survey contained an extensive list of information about the next Mass Effect game, along with a few images. One image of note is one I'll get into in a little bit in this video. Now, this information stated that the next Mass Effect game will take place long after the events of Mass Effect 3, and that you will be playing in the Andromeda Galaxy instead of our Milky Way galaxy. Also, the leak stated that the main character will again be a human. Now, obviously, this was all a rumor until recently at E3, when BioWare's statements confirmed all this to be true when they fully announced Mass Effect Andromeda, along with the first official trailer for the game. Now, this confirms a lot of the information in that leak to be true, and like I mentioned, if most of the information in that leak was true, does that mean the entire bit of information in that leak is true? Just something to keep in mind. And remember, like I said, there's a couple images released with this leak, and with all this information in mind, I decided to reread all that survey leak in its entirety, and while looking over the images released along with that leak, something came to mind. Now, this is something I covered before, but like I said, since BioWare recently confirmed most of the stuff to be true, I decided I would bring this back up again because it's a lot more relevant now than it was before. Now, what I'm talking about specifically is this image, one of the images leaked to us along with that survey. Now, this image is supposedly an emblem on the uniform of a Pathfinder. A Pathfinder is what the main character of Mass Effect Andromeda is supposed to be. A Pathfinder is said to be an agent sent by the Alliance to establish a foothold for humanity in the Andromeda Galaxy, sent to establish alliances, build colonies, and defend the colonies as well. Also to drive the Mako really fast through the desert and hopefully not hitting any of the endangered crab things. Unless they taste good, then hit all of them and make me some. Now, at first glance, this emblem looks like any other Alliance military-style emblem that you'd see on a uniform. However, looking at the emblem more closely, it seems to portray something that looks almost like a portal, or maybe a Mass Effect relay. Could this be the way that the main character and his party get to the Andromeda Galaxy? Something perhaps similar to the Omega-4 relay, which if you remember from Mass Effect 2 was supposed to be the relay that sent you directly to the center of the Milky Way galaxy and back. Or maybe it's a repurposed and rebuilt Citadel, with new Mass Effect relay abilities, rebuilt to send parties directly to the Andromeda Galaxy. After all, it is said that we will have alien squad members in our party. BioWare confirmed this at Comic-Con way back in 2014. I also doubt that this adventure and project into the Andromeda Galaxy was undertaken entirely just by the Alliance and humanity. They couldn't have done it alone. And of course, BioWare themselves didn't say too much to clear up this rumor. On a BioWare blog site posted directly after the trailer for Mass Effect Andromeda was shown, BioWare stated that the way our main character gets to the Andromeda Galaxy is something that they didn't just want to get into yet. In an interview with ARStechnica.com, BioWare was asked again about how we would get to the Andromeda Galaxy, and also if Mass Effect relays would be present in Andromeda itself. BioWare responded with the same answer, saying that this is something we just can't get into quite yet, but if you look in the trailer, the Omniblade is there. Clearly they're trying to distract from the question, but at the same time they're trying to ensure fans that this indeed will be the Mass Effect game we know and love, regardless of changes in scenery and setting. Now, as always, let me know what you think, Mass Effect Nation. What do you think of this logo? And do you think the rest of the information leaked in that survey is true as well? Let me know in the comments below, and in a future video here soon, I'll feature my favorite comments and responses to my previous community questions. Now please, like this video and subscribe if you want to be part of a Mass Effect Nation. A strong community of fans who stand together and hold the line, sharing real Mass Effect news, information, and discussions with one another. Help build a strong community of fans so that BioWare knows that the Mass Effect franchise is loved and followed. Share this video so that the rest of Mass Effect Nation can be up to date and in the know. Thanks for watching. Keela Salai, Mass Effect Nation.
Do you ever pause for breath?
Sorry, I'll try to slow down. No, can't do it.